Hello, this is Mr. Hornsby83 with another edition of Mr. Hornsby83 Topic. And I know for about 2 weeks I've been promising the RoboCop review, and there's just been so much going on, been tired, been having trouble with, staying awake because of all the schooling stuff and that. But I will have it up tomorrow night. Well, technically tonight, because it's officially Saturday now that it's after 12. But, today I'm going to be talking about the GTA storyline. And I'm not going to talk about 1 and 2 storylines because 1 and 2 I didn't follow the storyline too well. I just ran around having fun shooting people on those. And that's all I do. But let's start with 3 storyline, which, I'd say it was probably the best storyline out of all the current GTA games. I mean, it was a simple revenge plot by Clyde. He not only wants revenge on Catalina for betraying him at the beginning of the game, he also wants revenge on Salvatore and a couple other people that did him wrong in his past life. But, I really liked the storyline for 3 because it was a very solid storyline that stayed on track with what it was leading up to at the end, which was taking down the cartel and Catalina. So yeah, very strong storyline. Vice City storyline. I know a lot of people get flack. People saying, "Oh, it's not original." San Andreas and 4 had more original storylines. Not really. I'll get to those in a minute, though. But yeah, Vice City storyline pretty good. Tommy Vercetti is basically sent to Miami to look after things for the Pirelli family, which, is ran by Sonny, which, Pirelli family is a big part of 3 also. And, but, it has a great plot twist in that toward the end of the storyline where Lance betrays Tommy at the end. Tommy, I guess, was disgruntled and fed up with what was going on with the Pirellis, and he basically, at the end of the game, he realizes that Sonny set him up, and right before you kill Sonny at the end, Sonny even admits to basically setting him up. He's like, "You still don't get it. Those 15 years were mine to give." That's basically admitting that he killed him, and the whole thing with Lance betraying Tommy, and the main reason why is because Lance has got too many emotional problems, kind of like his brother, which everybody knows how I feel about McDonald's. But, yeah, his brother, Vic, was just ridiculously emotional, and that's the way Lance was. And Lance really, just because Tommy patronized him in front of some other guys, and Tommy even told him, "Hey, if I make a mistake, you can lay into me like I lay into you." Well, apparently he was a bit mad at Lance. All that mattered to Lance was being a crybaby like this. Alright, San Andreas. This storyline's kind of confusing because, CJ and the Grove Street guys are gangbangers, and the Ballers are gangbangers, and they're fighting with the Ballers because the Ballers are, got drugs in the neighborhood and all that, and they're clearing their hood of drugs. I thought most gangbangers dealt in drugs anyway, but I don't know, especially in the 90s. But I don't know, it was kind of a confusing storyline, you know, it's more like they were trying to make CJ out to be a good guy, when he was really a gangbanger. I mean, gangbangers ain't really good guys, so I don't know why. I mean, and the main villain, which I think is kind of funny, is, you know, a crooked cop played by Sam Jackson named Tenpenny, Pulaski also, and then there was this other one, Hernandez, but he turned out he was sent by the Internal Affairs or whatever to investigate Tenpenny and all of them, which Hernandez gets killed at the end anyway. Then you see, you know, Big Smoke. And you know, that was really, I'm glad they unveiled that storyline toward the, you know, still a little bit toward the beginning of San Andreas, unlike with Vice City, which, you know, you kind of seen hints of Lance turning, but you didn't really see it come until the end, and they couldn't really explain it. And I think it was more artistic this way, you know, because you find out that the guys that are preaching what you were preaching were the head guys of the freaking other gang, which is, you know, a very good plot twist. And I thought Rockstar did a great job with San Andreas' storyline. I mean, you know, a lot of people say, oh, it was more original than... not really. I mean, it's basically copying a famous gangster movie. If you can call it gangster movie. I mean, Boys in the Hood was kind of gangsterish. It was kind of like Menace to Society too, which not really gangsterish. But yeah, I think there's one of the reasons why I like San Andreas the best. Even though the storyline's confusing, it's still probably, you know, second best storyline next to Three's. Now I'm gonna get to the GTA 4 storyline, which was Nico Bellic, an immigrant from a foreign country, coming over with his cousin Roman. By the way, the heart and soul of that game was Roman. I mean, Roman and Brucey and Patrick, them were the main guys that were really worth watching on that game. But I also like Vlad a little bit, even though he's kind of a douchey jerk. But, also, oh yeah, Faustin, hilarious the way he went off on people. And then when he like tells Nico to kill the member of the Lost MC, that's kind of funny, because like he's like, his daughter or his wife or something says something, and he's like, I don't care how she feels. All I care about is how I feel, or something like that. I think it's just funny. But GTA storyline, the main thing I didn't like about the storyline for GTA 4 storyline was weakened at the end, which, you know, is kind of similar to what 5 did, you know. I mean, the GTA 4 storyline started strong. I think it's going to be that storyline just like 3 and San Andreas, and then at the end it's weekends. And the plot weekends, and it's just like, And I didn't like the fact that they didn't build up to you giving freaking, you know, giving Dimitri what he deserved at the end, because then, depending on what choice you make, you either gotta kill Dimitri at the end, or you kill Pecorino at the end. But you know, Dimitri's kind of the sub-main event, which I think you should have ended the game there. Nico goes to the wedding with Kate and all that, but Pecorino blows up the, you know, her wedding. And then, like, if you do not kill Dimitri and you go ahead and do the mission anyway, Kate gets mad at you and Roman gets killed, and I made a mistake of doing that story. That's another reason why I'm redoing GTA 4. None of that, when I beat it, I have a different PlayStation 3 system. But that's the reason why I want to do that, you know, game, because I want to pick the one that was right. Yeah, Kate dies, but you know what? Now I think about it, Nico had a bunch of other girlfriends. I mean, Michelle. Shoot. I forgot the other lady's name. A couple other ladies. But, yeah. So, I really didn't. That's why it drove me nuts about the storyline for GTA 4. Not to mention the constant whining Nico does, and he don't do it till the middle of the game because, you know, at the beginning of the game he's a BA, and, you know, he's kicking butt and just kicking butt and not taking names or nothing. But, yeah. Now to GTA 5 storyline. Same situation with GTA 4. The storyline starts real strong and it kind of weakens a little. But it really didn't bother me as much as it did with 4. Because, I mean, the characters you got on is just amazing. I don't see how anybody could kill, you know, Michael or Trevor. I mean, yeah, Michael was a douchebag for what he did to Brad and Trevor. That was really low-life douchebagish. You don't do that to friends like that. And yeah, you know what I never got about the whole thing with GTA 5? Michael, for some reason, thought, Trevor wanted to kill him. But if he wanted to kill him, he would have killed him when he found out he betrayed him. Which, when you, after you finish everything, you find out, you know, Trevor's like, well, you know, yeah, Michael's an a-hole and all that, but he's my a-hole, and, you know, I love him for that, and I'm not going to kill him because, you know, he's got a family and that, too. And that's what played into my decision about, you know, also not wanting to kill Michael. And I didn't want to kill Trevor because, you know, Trevor has now become my favorite GTA character, even over Tommy Vercetti, who was amazing, and over CJ, which I like CJ and Tommy there a lot. I might have liked Claude a little more if he talked and he's like a trash talker, like Tommy and CJ were, but kind of like Franklin a little bit too. And yeah, Michael's a douchebag, and at first I liked Michael, and then toward the end I'm like, God, what a douchebag. But yeah, that'll wrap it up, and I swear to you, my fans who do subscribe to my channel and do watch my videos and do likes and all that, I promise you I will give you the RoboCop reviews, especially the new one that I've seen with my son. So until then, please like this video, leave a comment, subscribe for more, and like my Facebook fan page, and please, I'd like to have more subscribers. Till then, peace out.